If you haven't seen the previous chapter, look in the description. As you can tell by the name and the ominous bell, yeah, it was not a good year. The new year immediately kicked off with the second Great Lag Bomb Raid on January 5th, done by a then mysterious group of alt accounts with silly names. ACR and HA were immediately all over this, and as I suspected while fighting off these trolls, this was a lot like last time. However, it was also a little different. The first Great Lag Bomb Raid only had one wave of accounts. This group, on the other hand, was far more persistent. We reported account after account to Zen, who swiftly banned them, and he even started hunting them down himself, but they still kept coming. During the raid, I dug up the friends list on all the accounts the HA and ACR had run into. I attempted to use it to trace it to potential owners, but I lost track. The raid lasted for days, marking both a first and a frequent feature of future Great Lag Bomb raids. Yes, there are more. B&D loves drama. It ended after 2 days of crashing and fighting between the whole game versus the Master Trolls, the group responsible for the crashing. On January 7th, Zenuvius accidentally deleted the announcement channel on the ZNZ Discord, made a new one, and posted the usernames and IDs of the Master Troll group members. They were all people who were quite well known and respected, including the Elite Engineering creator Artosia, along with multiple current Elite Engineering moderators such as Dylan, Ivik, and a few others. One user named Firefox9001 criticized the announcement, saying it was basically painting a giant target on the back of the heads of mainly kids. I definitely agree that was excessive, however I'll play devil's advocate and say that this was making an example out of these people in an extreme way, though as time progresses, this precedent gets ditched by Zen. During all of this, there was a Discord server for Swifties games called Synthetic Studios. They hosted a Minecraft server, and when the raid ended, drama spilled over and the Master Trolls on the server had their bases griefed and looted. I hate to say that I participated as a moody teenager in that ransacking. The Minecraft server shut down not too long after both incidents. I know this is a lot of coverage for one incident, but I've been withholding insider knowledge of what supposedly went down between the Master Trolls and Zenuvius. A bit of information was covered by Swifty in his interview with Mecha Sharkfin, link below, but I managed to get more details. Courtesy of a little birdie, and 4 years' time, I will now tell you this part. If you're watching this, then please let me know if I should remove this. This scoop of information happened on January 8th, 2022, and is mostly told by Firefox alongside a member of the Master Trolls. As this is not a testimony from a Master Trolls member, take this with a grain of salt. According to Firefox, Zenuvius was, in fact, most likely the first person to know who the Master Trolls were. Before the raid, the Master Trolls were all in a Discord server. Then one of the Master Trolls named Bounty discovered that a memory leak occurred every time they moved a shoulder joint past the garage building zone. If done enough, the server would crash. The others decided to try it out, and it worked. Some tried it in private servers, but others went into public servers, unaware of the damage this memory leak glitch was causing. This glitch interested the group, so a few created an army of hundreds of alt accounts waiting for a week to pass to enable access to B&D for that account. They knew this would get them banned, but didn't really understand what they were doing, so they continued. Yeah, my cheeks are hurting. More like they're sore. I don't talk this much, usually. During the raid, the members sat in a voice chat on Discord, laughing as they abused this glitch. Zenuvius was watching, also getting his DMs filled by those hit by the raid. This is the part I may have to completely purge. Zen had an idea on who could be behind this attack. Swifty. Zen allegedly contacted a white hat hacker who pulled up every image Swifty posted on Discord, compressed in a 2.5 gigabyte zipped file, ran an ML algorithm or machine learning algorithm over it, and looked for any of the alt accounts responsible. He found the name he was looking for in a deleted channel of a deleted server. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but he found what he was looking for. And the rest is history. The scariest part is that Zen, a Singaporean apparently, allegedly accomplished what the US government has no jurisdiction to do without a warrant. Zenuvius, a foreigner, allegedly used someone to get access to another person's images on Discord, all because of what they were doing on Roblox. Of course, for legal reasons, this is all alleged. Now that the raid is fully covered, we can move on. April 2nd sees Kako passing anti-homophobia rules, further securing their continued existence on B&D. June 1st was a small tournament hosted by Mech League member AnyRandom_, with the participants being himself, Mech Builder Lolboss, well-known glitch hunter and abuser Tawog Lol, and yours truly. June 30th, 2022, the death of Technoblade. Even in Roblox's smaller communities, it was felt. July 4th, 2022 saw the publishing of the first B&D timeline video on YouTube by me. Link below. August 27th, Kako returns to B&D with a building stream series where he builds and people can join his private server. At some point as well, the bot on the ZNZ Discord stopped responding to all commands in the bot dump channel. As far as I know, it never got fixed. As if one wasn't enough for the year, the third Great Lag Bomb Raid began on November 24th, 2022. It was started by a group named after the Minecraft 2b2t group known as the Infinity Incursion. Led by the player named IDK Trialt, their stated mission was to bring back BYM's glory. Job poorly done, as it only drove people towards lead engineering more. I still don't get why he did that. Trialt's persistent war against B&D didn't show a slight sign of slowing down until mid-2024, arguably killing B&D. November 25th held the last timeline-noted B&D tournament to ever be hosted by Kako. Instead of being a customized mech battle like nearly every other tournament before, it used non-modified starter mechs. The only thing that could be changed by tournament rules was the color. Changing the material was banned as certain materials had attributes. For example, ice has the least friction and sand the most. I also got to participate in this one, but lost to the guy who once again won the tournament, the Lord... Damn! Never mind, Dragon Ceratops beat him and won. Congratulations. Now for the final month of B&D's life, labeled in the timeline as the month of approaching death. Real dramatic, I know. In all seriousness, this is arguably the final month that Build and Destroy actually had a sizable community. December 3rd, 2022, the lead lag bomber from the 3rd Great Lag Bomb Raid returns on an alt account, proceeding to crash every public server on the game daily until the 15th. Zen effectively went missing after the 2nd Great Lag Bomb Raid and a patch. Many wondered where he went, if he's alive, and if an update would come soon. Those questions would go unanswered. December 18th has the return of a build copy script, and the person using it copied everything they saw. Build copy scripts were few and far between in the previous years, but with Zen's now widely felt absence, it was clear that exploiters and others could get away with practically anything. You may say, that's not true, Roblox would do something, right? Right? December 19th, the 4th Great Lag Bomb Raid begins, with IDK Trialt's crashing sprees on the same account. The funny but sad part is that players who were in B&D were spying on Zenuvius' status on his profile. He was in Roblox Studio twice in the span of 2 days. I wondered if he would come back and do something about the chaos unfolding on B&D, but he didn't. Throughout the rest of December, the game would slowly become buggier, with the lack of updates finally showing in-game. The 4th Great Lag Bomb Raid would continue from this point into the new year. December 28th, 2022, the final nails in the coffin. Artosia announced he was still diligently working on Elite Engineering. Elite Engineering seemed like the best option to replace B&D, especially considering the sorry state the predecessor is still in as of 2026. That's when I'm voicing this over. After that, after many years of waiting, BYM finally becomes relevant again. December 31st, 2022, the name of BYM's original game would change from Closed Till Redevelopment / Ye Olde BYM to OG BYM, alongside a screenshot of Sharky99 standing next to a sign that said BYM 2023. Perhaps 2023 would be better? I mean, we have 2 building games coming up. B&D won't last much longer, but there are others on the way. Next year!